right, you know what time it is. Got the Daytona hat on, got the Daytona shirt on. It's Daytona. It's the final race of the regular season. I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to be the regular season champion, who's going to be the last man in on points, and all the other good stuff you tune in for. All that and more coming up next. Alright, the sunglasses are on, so you know there's going to be a lot of stats. Let's start off with average finish. I threw out the guys who have not started more than 6 races in the last 6 starts, and these are your best average finishes in the last 6 starts. The only one that mattered would be Justin Haley, and his average finish was 7th. Alright, which would be the best, but he's only not had enough starts, so I didn't count him. Other than Justin Haley, we got Denny Hamlin with an average finish of 11.0. Michael McDowell with an average finish of 11.71. Austin Dillon is 3rd with 14.14. Bubba Wallace with an average finish of 15.14. Chris Buescher 5th with 15.29. Kyle Larson with an average finish of 15.83. And Ryan Newman rounds out your top 7 with an average finish of 16.86. And I'm not going to lie to you, when I looked at this list and I saw who was on it, I was shocked. If you weren't shocked, you follow plate racing better than most of us. All right, let's go to past winners. And with 2 wins, James Dennis Allen Hamlin has the most wins. And with 1 win apiece, you got Erik Jones, William Byron, Austin Dillon, Michael McDowell, and Justin Haley. Of course, any of these guys winning, except for Hamlin and Haley, would disrupt or Byron too. Yeah, okay. And McDowell. Oh, okay. Well, if Austin Dillon or Erik Jones wins, that would really disrupt the points. All right, if you're looking at favorites, with 243 laps led in 7 starts with 2 wins and 5 top 5s, Denny Hamlin has to be your overall favorite, as much as I hate to say that, because you know who I want to win the regular season. Ryan Blaney, I think, is going to be your second favorite. He's got 137 laps led with 3 top 10s. Logano, 2 top 5s and 122 laps led. And in this weird calculated formula that I use that I'm not going to explain because nobody tunes in to hear about math, I've got Kyle Busch and William Byron as your next guys on that list. But let's be honest. You guys don't come here for the favorites. You guys can look that stuff up yourself. So let's go to the sleepers. All right, those are your favorites, but how about the sleepers? I think your surprise winners could possibly be 1, Austin Dillon. He's won here before, and he's got the 3rd highest average finish. Ricky Stenhouse is another guy you would have to consider with 104 laps led, and he either wins or wrecks, so you can't worry about his average finish because he's just going out there going crazy and trying to get the job done. Bubba Wallace, this was one that snuck up on me. I wasn't really expecting it. I knew he ran good at plate tracks, but his numbers here are actually pretty good. He has the 4th highest average finish in the last 7 races, and he's going to have 4 Toyota guys who are already locked into the playoffs that could possibly push him, just as team orders, to get a 5th Toyota into those playoffs. So he would be another guy to watch. Chris Buescher, he has the 5th highest average finish, and he's not a guy you think about, but he can definitely get the job done, and it actually really surprised me, but Chris Buescher's got to be in your sleeper mix. Finally, and this one really, I was really surprised at, but Ryan Newman, 7th best average finish here. He is a previous winner, although be it a long, long time ago, but in a crazy season like this, and this possibly being Ryan Newman's last season, I could see the veteran going out with a bang, not going quietly into that good night, making a little noise before he rides off into the sunset, before he gets retired and put to pasture. Ryan Newman could win this race and get himself in the playoffs as part of his possible farewell tour, although I hope he comes back next season. I hope somebody takes a chance on him. All right, so here's who I think is going to win. I don't think it's going to be one of your favorites. I did that thing on 2011 last episode. If you haven't seen that, please check it out. It's not bad. It's pretty good, I think. And I think this year is going to be similar to that year. You had a surprise winner, and then in this race you had another surprise winner. So I think you're going to have another surprise winner. And I strongly feel like it's going to be nobody on any of these lists I mentioned. I think it's going to be somebody like Erik Jones, and I know I'm saying that probably because I'm a big Petty fan, but I feel like it's going to be Erik Jones or like Ryan Newman or somebody that we're just like totally not expecting. Maybe Bubba Wallace or Austin Dillon, like somebody like that. I don't think it's going to be one of your favorites. I just don't see that happening in this particular race. All right, now on to who I think will win the championship. If you just look at the average finishes, I think Kyle Larson, as long as he finishes the race, is going to be your regular season champion. I don't think Denny Hamlin is going to be able to make up enough points to get him in this race. But like I said, Daytona, anything can happen. But obviously, I think Kyle Larson is going to win, and I think James Dennis Allen Hamlin is going to be your runner-up. And finally, because I'm picking a surprise winner, unless that surprise winner is Tyler Reddick, I think Tyler Reddick's going to get bumped, even though he's had a great season. Austin Dillon's had a great season. A lot of the guys have had great seasons, but they're going to get bumped because there have just been a lot of winners this year, and I hate it because I hate the playoff format, but unless Tyler Reddick or Austin Dillon wins, they're going to get bumped, so sorry. All right, that's all I got for you today. If you like the content, please subscribe down below. It helps me out a whole lot, and I really do appreciate it. If you got a comment, leave it in the comment section. I love to read the comments. They're always pretty awesome for the most part. And other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.